Street 51 and Street 172. Street 172 has the cheapest budget accommodation and meals right in the heart of Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and I'll do a tour of Street 172 of a budget accommodation and budget meals. So here we go. J Bar in Street 172, like a budget type girly bar. River King Pub in Street 172. One 172 crosses one of the main thoroughfares in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, which is Norodom Boulevard. If you're into cheap Vietnamese food, in Street 172. If you're after cheap beer, 50 cents a can. It's cheaper than going to any supermarket or a bar, and you get your noodles and all your really cheap food here if you're on budget accommodation. And it's in Street 172, right opposite the Buddhist monastery, and we're coming up to the main part of Street 172, up on the corner of Street 172 and Street 13. Right, this is actually the best part. We're on the street of Street 19 and 172. So what you see down here is the best part of accommodation, meals and everything that a budget accommodation person needs, like free swimming pools, girly bar, cheap girly bars, and cheap accommodation and cheap food. So Street 172 has everything in this little section from Street 19 right through to Street number 13. So I'll take you down here now. So we'll start on the street, on the corner of Street 172 and Street 19. And this is probably the best street in Phnom Penh for budget everything. Cheap restaurant, Red Fox 2 in Street 172, and Red Fox 1 is in Street 136. And this is a place if you want to buy a beer and have a smoke of weed. You can get it at the Red Fox 1 in 136 Street, or the Red Fox 2 in Street 172. Spicy Asian food and Western food here. And he is open 24 hours. So they sell all types of Western food. So if you're on a budget traveller and living in Street 172 or another streets around here, come here. Really nice food. Black Pearl Girlie Bar in Street 172. It's been here a long time. I actually went to the opening about 7 years ago. Street 172, White Rivers Hostel. See, it's White Rivers 1, and they got really cheap food and cheap accommodation. But check all your accommodation on, I use any of those online hotel booking accommodation like hotels.com or whatever one you use. I can't tell you the prices because they change from month to month. It all depends which month it is. So look up on your hotelbooking.com or any of the other ones you use, and they're all on here. Here's some more information. You can email them. Just the email address, and it's White River 1. budget accommodation, and budget Western food and Asian food. So you do the rest. No use asking me how much per month, because it changes from month to month depending on what month you stay. All have long-term accommodation. Golden Home Guest House in Street 172. So that's it there. Cheap accommodation if you're on a budget traveller, or you'd rather spend your money, you know, at the bars rather than an expensive or mid-range hotel. 172 this place is in. This guest house, it's hard to read, but it's called the Golden Home Guest House. Golden Home Guest House. And it's also got a budget restaurant, which is really, really cheap breakfasts and meals. So if you're on a budget accommodation, check up the Golden Home Guest House. They actually have two opposite each other. So there's the phone number, and if we want to ring them from overseas, the area code for Cambodia is +8855. I'll repeat that. The area code for Cambodia is +855. And you can contact them personally if it's not on your bookinghotel.com or the others you use. 172 if you're into shakes or cold drinks. Sunny Side Up restaurant, bar and guest house. Sunny Side Up, Street 172. Also cheap meals. Indian restaurant or Pakistan restaurant, if you like that type of food. Got an Asian laundry, as today is a holiday, or just the end of a holiday, the 27th of September 2022, so it's not open, but it's usually open every day. There's a laneway runs right down to all the other streets in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Instead of walking to the end to Street 19 and going around in a big circle, you can use this little side alleyway here. And at the other end of the street is Street 13. But if you're going to other streets in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, to the city centre, take this laneway. Probably the one of the top three in Street 172, Sundance, and the cheapest breakfast in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And it's a huge breakfast for that price, $3.50. And also they've got a free swimming pool, I'll show it to you. So if you buy a beer, you can swim. Buy a cheap breakfast, you can swim, come back all day. They play sports here on the TV. Got really, really nice seating inside the Sundance. And outside is the swimming pool, I'll show it to you. They've got a free pool table inside the Sundance. And they play really good music, and they have live bands on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday. This is the door to the free swimming pool. Got a toilet and wash-hand basin outside the pool. Tables and chairs around the pool. Even got a bed that you can go to sleep after a hard day. Here's the swimming pool here. They've got shade. So it's a really great place if you're a budget traveller, because it's got everything here. There's not many places got a free swimming pool if you're not staying here, and if you're staying here. So there's all the accommodation rooms up there. And as I said before, it's on booking.com or all the others that you use. So the prices change from month to month depending on what month, but this is really probably one of the best three in Street 172. It's a Sundance pub. And right behind me is that alleyway that I just filmed before. Sundance, a travel agency that will do your visas, change money you want, the bus service or a private car or a luxury minivan. You can book them here. They'll do everything if you're travelling outside Phnom Penh here in Street 172. 172, this hotel, cheap depending on what month you come, so look it up on bookings.com or whatever you use. It's in Street 172. Street 172 if you want a massage. 172, you want some cheap alcohol, come to the Navy shop. They got everything from overseas, really cheap. Meat friendly. Guest house in Street 172 and a cheap Western restaurant. Sandwiches, cheap. Girlie bar, Street 172. Golden Dolphin River restaurant. It was a holiday yesterday, so a lot of the shops haven't opened up yet. Another Happy Herb pizza. You know, if you like lots of weed on your pizza and be happy for the night, come here. Street 172. Moonlight Villas and restaurant and bar. Cheap Western meals and drinks. Live music Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Stay from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. The Moonlight Happy Bar, the food and the drinks and the prices. Great value. This is their eating inside. It was a holiday yesterday, so a lot of people are still on holiday. 172 Girlie bar, pool and cheap drinks. We're almost to the end of Street 172. The street at the very end is called Street 13 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Silver Mounts Hotel. It'll be on booking.com, so it'll be different prices whatever month you're coming, in Street 172. Black Shadow, Street 172. As yesterday was a holiday, it's still shut, open tomorrow. Another laundry place, get your laundry done in Street 172. Brothers Pizzas, I think they put the Happy Herb on top if you ask for them. Street 172. Laundry, each kilogram $1. Street 172. Most places are still closed because yesterday and the last 4 days were a holiday, so some of them take an extra day off. ATM in Street 172 takes all types of credit cards and debit card. Probably number 2 in Street 172 for budget accommodation. My 2 friends from Australia and New Zealand always stay here. They've always said, you know, gave it really, really high ratings. And I've been inside the rooms, they're really nice for a budget hotel. They're also on bookings.com or whatever other one you use. But the rates change from month to month depending on it's no use going in and asking, because what prices are this month will be different next month. But probably number 1 and Phnom Penh, Cambodia for budget accommodation, and Street 172. There's the phone number for the best Central Point Hotel, and the area code for Cambodia is +855. I'll repeat that, +855 if you want to contact them personally. The Big Easy, if you've been to Phnom Penh, Cambodia, you'll know that it's got really budget accommodation, and their breakfast is $4.50, huge English breakfast, and cheap meals, free pool table, and these are the rooms. And as I said, they change from month to month, and it's on bookings.com or the other ones you use. And we're almost at the end by Street 13, so it's one of the very first on Street 172. And 172 was right in the middle of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. You couldn't get any closer than Street 172, and Street 172 has everything that you're looking for in budget. Meals, bars, drinks and accommodation. Girlie bar next to the Big Easy. We're inside the Big Easy, a free pool table. If you're into Australian sport or New Zealand sport or British, it's all here at the Big Easy. The bar at the Big Easy. New Zealand All Blacks rugby team. Wrestling. British sports. And you all know who he is. Shane Warne, who died last year. A great loss to Australia and world cricket, if you follow cricket. Wrestling, American sport, all have original, you know, tomato sauce, not that other stuff they call ketchup. So all this at the Big Easy in Street 172. Really budget accommodation, meals, drinks, playing pool, everything's here. If you're in the budget accommodation and want to save money and spend your money elsewhere, come here. Anywhere in Street 172 that I've just done. We're almost to the end of Street 172, approaching Street 13, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. We're into French food, Street 172. Small mini mart for everything to do with, you know, your eating. You can buy it here. Cheap cigarettes, alcohol, food. So this is Street 13. This is the beginning of Street 172. So this is 172 here. And we're only 5 minutes from Riverside, centre of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And you got the Buddhist monastery here. And this is Street 172 here that I've just done a full tour of. So a full tour of 1 Street 72. Everything in budget is in this street. You know, meals, you know, everything you want in budget. So you save money for other things you want to do in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you. Nick
Good morning.
is from the Soya Mall and now it's closed. Is it safe to enter the Soya Mall?
On an evening, no, I wouldn't.
Dangerous place?
It is security doing their very, very much to remain.
There's no security anymore?
People are getting very, very, very desperate because it's their home and their livelihood.
Yes.
And it's desperate people do desperate things.
Okay.
That's the case.
So it's not...
I would be very, very guarded. As I said, the pontoon and so forth, extremely, you're fine.
Yeah.
More than fine, but wandering around at the bottom end of it, I personally wouldn't do it. I've had trouble.
That's what I've been telling the tourists. Do not go to Soya Mall or go inside.
Yeah, that is literally in the mall on that side.
And inside the mall, yeah.
The bars down the edge and everything else, you're fine.
Yeah.
But security have been run around in circles because.
Yeah. So keep away from the Soya Mall.
Yeah, that's it. And any problems, come and find us. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you very much.
Now closed, up for demolition. More of the Soya Mall. Everything's closed. And as I said before, even the pontoon nightclub is going to be demolished. And that's up for demolition in October. And they're going to put in hotels, high-rise apartments, more trees, more parks, more wider streets and office towers. on this side. Street 51, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Golden Soya Mall, or Pub Street, in Street 51 is now closed. Up for demolition in October 2022, including the Pontoon nightclub. So all those tourists from around the world spent, you know, many days and weeks drinking and having entertainment at the Golden Soya Mall. It is no longer here, and not advisable to go inside. All the shops are still empty, and some of the girls are still staying in here, but there's a lot of, you know, once you get it right inside the mall, it's not safe. Too many guys prowling around looking for, snatching phones or robbing you of your wallets or your phone or money or anything you're carrying. So do not enter. It is not safe to enter now. So if you're coming to Phnom Penh, Cambodia now, today is the 27th of September 2022. If you're coming after this date, do not enter the Golden Soya Mall. It is far too dangerous. You'll have everything stolen from you, or you'll be held up. As you can see, the whole city block is up for demolition. It's all closed down now. So once again, you can come and stand on the other side of the road like I am, but don't go anywhere inside the Golden Soya Mall. Make that a warning. Do not enter inside there. There's too much criminal activity inside the abandoned mall, and do not go inside. You can visit it from the other side like I am, but someone, although my video equipment is all locked up around my neck with security equipment, 2 people have already tried to steal my phone without success because I've got security gear around it. And I left all my wallet and all my other personal possessions at home, and I've only got enough money to get a tuk-tuk home. That's all I'm carrying. So do not enter Golden Soya Mall if you come to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Don't even go on that side of the road, because all those little shops there, they've got undesirables in them, sleeping, and they've got no money, and they'll just rob you. So make that a warning that I've just found out twice within 3 minutes. The first time anyone's ever tried to steal my video equipment with all security locked onto it that can't be taken. 27th September 2022. Thank you, and hope you enjoy your holiday in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And if you've been to Phnom Penh, Cambodia before, you'll recognise Pub Street. Going to be demolished in October 2022. This is Mystery Cambodia on my way home. And I've got a tuk-tuk, and it's $1.25 home in a tuk-tuk. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and this is actually part 1. I'll actually do a part 2 and a part 3. I can't cover everything in one video, so I'll be posting a part 2 and a part 3 on budget accommodation, meals and everything for a budget traveller in my next 2 videos coming up this week. So this is part 1. So I hope you enjoy it, and leave some comments down below. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you. Please subscribe, share and like, and please share with others that are coming to Phnom Penh, Cambodia and want budget accommodation and meals. And some of the budget accommodation is really cheap and really first class. So look at this video and share it with others, and more videos just like this to the budget traveller, so you have more money to spend it elsewhere, you know where. Mystery Cambodia signing off from part 1, budget accommodation, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you, and please share this video.